In the previous lesson, we talked a little bit about energy efficiency and how that can reduce your overall greenhouse gas emissions. It's really important to be environmentally mindful when owning a home. And we're all interested in cleaner energy and renewable types of energy. And this is growing in popularity and usage throughout the province of British Columbia, in fact, throughout the world. The ability to generate carbon neutral energy that emits zero or near zero emissions, it's a great way to decrease the air pollution and help slow the dangerous pace of climate change. Individuals can help contribute to the overall reduction of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere by using renewable energy sources in their homes. Now, there are carbon neutral options for all, regardless of your energy source. Renewable natural gas, for example, or RNG, is a gas that is essentially methane, which is the same as conventional natural gas, but it's harvested from waste, bio-waste, such as farm waste, manure, rotting food wastes, landfill. So what we do is we capture that methane, we clean it up, and we introduce it into the natural gas system. It's a drop-in fuel. You don't have to change anything in your equipment. In fact, you wouldn't know the difference. But what we have done is we've avoided that methane to be released into the environment that otherwise would have happened through natural processes of decay. We've taken that, turned it into energy. And that's why in the province of British Columbia, in fact, throughout North America, renewable natural gas is regarded as carbon neutral, because of the significant benefit that comes from, firstly, not having to drill to bring that energy out of the ground in the form of natural gas, and secondly, by converting that methane that otherwise would have got into the environment into CO2, you actually have a net gain from an environmental perspective. It's also important to know that renewable natural gas is available today. FortisBC has been offering renewable natural gas for the last 10 years now. And if you're interested in renewable natural gas and consuming that in your home and turning your home today into a home that is carbon neutral without having to change out furnaces or water heaters, it's simply a phone call to FortisBC and we can arrange that for you. Hydrogen is another renewable gas that's been talked about in the media these days. And of course, hydrogen has been around for a very long time. And when it is produced properly, it can also be introduced into the natural gas system and consumed in a way where it becomes a part of the blend of the system and can offset as much as 20% of the conventional natural gas in the system, and again, dramatically reducing your carbon footprint. There's synthetic methane, which is essentially hydrogen that's been upgraded with CO2 to create methane, or CH4 for those scientists out there. And that can be safely injected into the natural gas mix as well at any level. Hydroelectricity is also carbon neutral, and we have currently an abundant supply of electricity here in British Columbia. It's important to keep our eye on the supply end of the business as we electrify so much of our society and we see more and more electric vehicles. It's important for us all to be aware that the demand on electricity is going to continue to increase. And that's why we believe that there needs to be a balanced approach when it comes to making sure that there's enough energy for all here in British Columbia. And that's why we work with the provincial government and the municipal governments and BC Hydro to ensure that between the natural gas system and the electric system, your lifestyle, your comfort, your convenience are all continuing to be met now and into the future for all British Columbians. It's also important to make sure that we have that balance related to the expense of energy, the costs related to running our homes on an ongoing basis. Both Hydro, BC Hydro and FortisBC work hard to make sure that whatever is delivered to your home is done as efficiently and cost effectively as possible.